Many women go through 3/4 of their lives, and then when they look back, they realize, holy shit, I don't have much time left. And this is something that we just went through, and so we wanted to share our experience and our thoughts. We had an epiphany recently where we estimated how long we're going to live and how many days we had left, and it kind of freaked us out. And so we're going to have a very raw and real conversation today about all things associated with that, and come along with us and join the conversation. So Kate, tell me that moment when you had an epiphany.
I was just contemplating, and then I was like, gosh, I'm 59, I'm going to be 60 soon. Then I sort of took the calculator and started adding up stuff, and I realized that I've lived over about 21,000 days already. And then if I live to 80, it looks like I got maybe just about 8,000 days left. So when I went, wow, I've lived 3/4 of my life and I have 8,000 days. That's not a lot, and that's going to go by fairly quickly.
Did it bring up a sense of urgency in terms of needing to maybe shift, change, or prioritize differently so that you can maximize your days?
Yeah, for me, I think it was just a wake-up call to go, when am I going to be happy? When am I going to be fit? When am I going to be healthy? When am I going to be? Instead of rushing through my life trying to accomplish all these things, how can I enjoy each day as I go along? I want to calm down. I want to slow down. I want to live with more peace.
I grew up in the kind of conditioning where I need to perform and produce and be efficient. It gets really tiring. And I've measured myself against those standards for many years. And recently I broke through to some subconscious patterns, and I realized what was driving me to perform and to be productive. And so I no longer act out of that kind of drive, and in a way I feel a little bit lost. It's kind of good that we had talked about the number of days that we could potentially have left, and it really gave me a sense of urgency to find a different way to be. And that way must be to focus inward and to prioritize
ourselves.
Ourselves
Prioritize
first.
ourselves
First, yeah. We have lived externally, doing things for other people and supporting other people for so many years. It's what we've been conditioned to do, right?
So I think in our conversations that we want to have is just raw conversations about where women are at and where we've been, what we've been through, and where we're going to go forward from here. And I just want to be able to bring some tools into my life and maybe your life too, where we can help each other. Tools that we can use, and how can we learn to regulate our nervous system so that we can be more calm during our day. And then, bring in more calm, peace, joy, fun times as we go along with the rest of our journey.
Right. I have a number of tools that I'm using which help with sleep, with energy, with regulating the nervous system. I'm happy to share it going forward. Today, you can share an idea that you recently had, which is so simple and so easy.
Yeah, when my nervous system gets hyper and anxious and all my thoughts are going, to bring myself back to myself, I use just a 1-minute simple meditation. And if I'm standing at the lake looking at it, I can either put a soft music on, or I can just look at the lake and breathe for that 1 minute and just focus on the picture of the lake, of the breathing process. And that's shifting my mind out of all my thoughts. And I do that like 5 or 6 times a day, and I'm only taking 1 minute, and it seems to be calming the nervous system down. So
that takes a lot of awareness, and it's something I think we need to cultivate now in this stage. Otherwise, we're just going to be defaulting to the old pattern of, chasing something, getting something done quickly, and being on the timer all the time. For me, I have to start my morning slow. Doing some exercise to activate and get my energy going. That's really important, even if it's like 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Then I need to have a sit down with a cup of warm something to drink. It kind of grounds me. And then during the day, when I get a little bit frazzled, I either do some stretches or I get on my trampoline to shake things off. What do you do? If you have a really cool idea that you do, we would love to hear it, and maybe we can also incorporate it into our lives to help us as well. So please comment and share. We would love to hear that.
A lot of women our age are experiencing the same issues, same problems, and I think we can all relate and learn from each other as we go forward.
There are many topics we're going to be sharing with each other about and with you. The next one we're thinking is going to be about
Sleep, because
Sleep.
I think that's a big issue.
That's going to be the next conversation, along with many other topics such as energy, menopausal related
stuff, for
items.
sure.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
I have ADHD, PTSD. So much stuff that all of us women have experienced in this life
Yeah.
that we can all, I'm sure, relate to.
Okay. So to end today's session, we would like to offer you a 3-minute track of balancing tones to help with grounding, calming the nervous system, and centering. Both of us use the biofeedback frequency device where we can generate tones to help balance our energy. Anything that manifests physically in terms of something, not functioning optimally, always starts as stresses at the energetic level first. And it's possible to entrain or tune our energy back to its home frequency. 3-minute tone. Okay. We had let's start again. It's recording.
We know.
It's recording.
Oh, jeez. Thanks for being with us today.